Chapter 1.5 Hardware. Control unit, memory unit, and arithmetic logic unit. The first thing to be said in this section is what is not necessary. The three topics that are listed in the heading would normally lead to the fetch-execute cycle. This does not come into this module. Likewise, any complicated diagrams showing how the various parts of the processor are connected up and communicate with each other do not appear in the syllabus until next year. The requirements of this section are very simple. They are restricted to a basic understanding of what these three parts of the processor are meant to do. Control unit. All computers follow instructions that are given to it in a program. These instructions are in a particular order in the program, and following them, and carrying them out, will mean that the computer has accomplished whatever task it was meant to do. Something, in the computer, has to manage the instructions and make sure that all the other parts of the processor do what they should be doing. This is the job of the control unit. The control unit has three jobs. 1. It has to decide which instruction to carry out next and then go and get it. 2. It has to decipher the instruction, in other words, it has to work out what needs to be done to carry the instruction out. 3. It has to tell other parts of the processor what they should do so that the instruction will be carried out. Arithmetic logic unit, ALU. The ALU includes the accumulator, which is where things are actually done in the processor. 1. The ALU contains circuitry that allows it to add numbers together, do arithmetic. 2. It allows for logic decisions to be made. If the value is negative, then the part of the processor that makes the decision is the ALU. 3. The third task of the ALU is to act as the gateway between the processor and the other parts of the computer system. All input and output to and from the processor goes into the ALU and waits there while the control unit decides what to do with it. Memory unit. The third part of the processor is where everything that the processor is going to use is stored. This includes all the program instructions and all the data needed to carry out those instructions. One of the jobs of the control unit is to be able to find the information stored there when it is to be used. The parts of the operating system, which the computer is using at the time, also need to be stored in memory.